Ahead of the 2023 general election, the two major political parties, the ruling All Progressives Congress and the main opposition People's Democratic Party, have been working to win key political players to their foes. PDP wants to win APC strongholds like Lagos and some other states and return to power in 2023. To achieve this, the opposition party is already winning some influential politicians on the platform of APC to its fold. PDP has not won Lagos State since 1999. The party understands that to defeat APC in Lagos State, it needs to woo Tinubu's oppositions within the platform of APC to its fold. A report by Tribune newspaper showed that PDP National Chairman Iyorchia Ayu, Governor Seyi Makinde, Governor Nyesom Wike, former Senate President Bukola Saraki, and four other state governors on the platform of PDP were in Lagos to welcome some APC leaders who defected to the opposition party. The PDP leaders were smart enough to have wooed the convener of Lagos for Lagos movement and chieftain of the All Progressives Congress, Mr. Abdulaziz Olajide Adediran, popularly known as Jandor, who led other APC factional leaders into the fold of PDP. Recall that the major thing that made Jandor to gain media attention in 2021 was his move to end Tinubu's godfatherism in Lagos when he established Lagos for Lagos movement. The main objective of Lagos for Lagos movement is to end all forms of godfatherism in Lagos by ending Tinubu's political dominance in the state. The movement became popular and a strong faction within APC before the defection of the group into PDP. With the smart move PDP leaders took for the APC factional leaders to decamp into its fold, it might help the opposition party to end the political dominance of Tinubu in Lagos. The failure of APC leadership to stop the leaders of four Lagos for Lagos movement from decamping to PDP might affect the ruling party and Tinubu's political dominance in Lagos State. Recall that the group was able to build followers across the state and head Congress during the APC ward, local government and state Congress in Lagos State. One thing is that whatever that has beginning must surely has an end. What goes up must come down. Somebody can dominate, you can dominate a particular thing, or you can be in charge of a thing for a very long time. It does not mean that it's going to be like that forever. Situation could warrant that will make you not to have that kind of a edge over that thing. And that is what will definitely happen to Tinubu. Just recall to what has been happening in Oyo State during the Adedibu time. Who would have known that the way the whole thing was just going that it will just come to an end? And that's it. The day the man died nobody even go there. Nobody went there to go and say, oh, what did they happen for there? Because people were always there because of what they wanted to get. And the man was really taking care of the people, in his own capacity. But the day he died, that was the end. And it does not matter. It doesn't mean that somebody must lose its life before you can stop having dominance or having dominance on a group or irrespective of whatever you think. Just like one of the governors now, Saraki, he used to have that strong. Of course, he still has his own followership, but it is not like before that. Before they talked about auto getting, and that is just it. Nobody can reign forever. That's one thing I know. But the problem is that if you talk about other PDP, are they better off? That is it. Until we get some things right, before people will be placed in their rightful position. Because with the way things are going, it is just very easy for somebody to just wake up. Somebody who has been in APC for only God knows when, just wake up and say, I want to go to PDP and vice versa. And nothing will happen. No ideology. Oh, no this, no that. It is only when you begin to have a dominance in the particular party that you think that you are supposed to be a stakeholder in that party. You will not be able to say, oh, we are going to build this thing. Anybody who wants to go outside in the constitution will be in for it. But that is not the case we have in Nigeria. Somebody must be head, somebody must be in charge because of what? Because of influence or because of money. And just as what we are experiencing when it comes to the system of this country, we are not building system, we are just building individuals. And a situation whereby power will be given to a president, one particular person, that in all the sensitive positions, the president will be the one to appoint. How do you expect the president not to be too powerful? And they don't want to change that. So we are in between two evils as far as this country is concerned. Whether PDP or whether APC, all these people that we are talking about, you want to talk of somebody like a Saraki that has mingled with a Tinubu before. It was in PDP. He went to APC. They were there for how many years? They discussed. They did all manner of things. Is that the same people that you want to? I don't understand. That is why the whole thing is always confusing. People will tell you that they are not the same. They are not the same in their name. PDP, APC. They are not the same, but they do the same thing. Do you know the kind of information they must have shared together when they were in the same party? Now, they are not in the same party, and you expect things to work out fine. And in this kind of a system we are running, they say, oh, everybody or anybody has a liberty to associate with whomsoever they want to, or with party they want to associate with. But in reality, that is not the truth. Because no matter what, unless maybe you are not patriotic, but to a very large extent, there's this strong relationship, even if you are not patriotic, that if so far you are together in a party, you must have shared one or two things. And if you leave, that is what they are going to use against you. They will not trust you. And that is why you see that they always outsmart themselves. They will know that oh, this is what this person used to say when the person was with us. And I'm sure you want to use the same tactics when it's in the other opposition. So tomorrow now, Tinubu can just wake up and say he wants to join PDP, and they will still clap for him. All those people who are saying, "Oh, you can't do this, you can't," they will still clap for him. Say, "Yes," they will be so happy. We have gotten a big fish. We have gotten a big fish. Big fish. That is what we are going to be hearing. Until when we have a system that will be able to correct everybody, that is when we can get it right. But this idea of jumping from this and this and that, oh, because you don't like this person, no, now this person has left this party and come to meet you, you become best of friends. The day the person leaves, that will be the end. Until we stop all of those kind of games, we are going nowhere. We are going nowhere. Nowhere, going. Well, it is not over until it is over. Everything is just starting. All this initial gra. It's just to threaten the other people. Those one will tell you that they forget it, nothing they happen. Let the OPDP governors, whether the president and the former, let them come, nothing will happen. That gidigba. Lagos dey gidigba. Tinubu is in charge. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let's have your take.